Hello everyone, welcome to Close Up on America's Business, the program that takes you inside some of the most unique and successful companies in America. I'm Janice Marie. On each edition of our show, you have the opportunity to meet some of the most innovative business leaders in the country today. You'll find out what their products, services, technologies, and business models can do for you, and what they're doing to change our world and to change the way we do business.
Sooner or later, buying a car is something that almost everyone has to deal with. And you know, for many, that can be a very unnerving experience. But there is one element that can often make all the difference in a sale, regardless of what kind of car is being considered, and that is the dealership. In fact, there are many people that will buy a specific car strictly because of the dealership and the service they know they will get after the sale. And that may well help explain the amazing success story of this dealership, Lakeview Mercedes-Benz here in Rockville Center, Long Island. You know, amazingly, this is one of the original 7 Mercedes dealers launched here in America when Mercedes first came here back in 1957. And today it is the oldest Mercedes-Benz dealership in the country that is family-owned. It is now being operated by the brother and sister team who are the grandchildren of the original founder.
Mercedes-Benz is second to none when it comes to safety, quality, pride of ownership. So where we really try to set ourselves apart and where we have to succeed as a dealership and as a company is we want to make the customers want to do business with us, Lakeview. You're buying a world-class automobile, but you're buying us as a dealership. And I think we do that through the staff and the people we have here. You know, we were just voted last year as Best of the Best by Mercedes-Benz, which we're very proud to receive that honor, which means we excelled in areas of service, parts, sales, customer service, and that's our team being able to put that together. We've got the luxury of the fact that people want our product. In the last 10 years we saw a boom in demand for our product, and our market truly changed. We went from selling, you know, as a nation overall, you know, 30 and 40,000 Mercedes to 250,000 Mercedes a year. Right now, Mercedes, we've got cars that meet every financial budget across the board. And the customer demands have changed. You know, people expect to turn around and be appreciated for the business that they're bringing to the table. And they expect that they're taken care of when something happens with the product that they buy. They want to know that they're buying from a company that's going to stand by them and their purchase that they made and the commitment that they made to the company that they bought from. You know, and we really try to selectively choose people that respect our beliefs in customer satisfaction and will maintain the beliefs that have allowed us to stay in business for 75 years.
I first came into the car business without having any prior knowledge selling cars, and I was kind of shocked because my first month I sold 7, and I didn't realize that it's so fun. This is by far the best piece of machinery that's on the road. It's the safest, it's enjoyable to drive. I think if people knew the quality difference of Mercedes-Benz, it's the only car that they would want to drive. I think it's one of the crazy things that we wish we could always tell people is, if you knew what this car did to save your life, from the car seat weighing how much you are, to judging how much your safety belt needs to be tightened, in every single driving aspect, there would be no question of whether or not you wanted to look at a Lexus, because the quality difference between the two vehicles is pretty severe.
We service about 1,500 cars a month, so we try to respect the customer's time as much as possible, because people don't have time to take the day off of work to go get their car serviced. You know, many times being here for less than 5, 10, on a busy day maybe 15 minutes. So this way they can get in and get out and move on. We also try to make it comfortable that if they're going to wait, that they've got a comfortable waiting room to sit in with refreshments and snacks, a quiet place to sit and read if they'd like, magazines, periodicals. We have a couple of private offices available if they need to conduct any business while they're waiting for their car, with internet and telephone, wireless internet access. So we just try to make it as comfortable and as easy an experience as possible.
There's a misconception that the dealership is more expensive than, say, going to an outside independent shop. But once you look at all of the issues that come into play there, You look at the fact that we have 30 factory-trained technicians who are required by us, by Lakeview Mercedes, to be factory certified. We logged in 2006 approximately 1,000 hours of training across our shop to make sure that our technicians are up to standard on the latest technologies and repair procedures as they progress. Also, we provide Mercedes-Benz loaner vehicles, so now the customer has some alternate transportation. So when you add that all in together and you look at what a customer would get or maybe not get from an independent service provider, I think it really does show the difference that maybe there is a small dollar difference, but it's worth it.
Sales on a car you can get, but then once you service it, that's like the backbone, and that's what gives people the opportunity to come back to buy more cars, and word of mouth of a good dealership really gets people coming in. So the big thing is get them in and out quick and get their car fixed right the first time.
Our parts department stocks over 60,000 parts, which consists of 7,000 different part numbers, totaling over $1 million in inventory. 95% of our customers' requests are filled the same day. We always go the extra step when needed. If we have to send someone down to the repair shop to take the order, if we have to give somebody information over the phone, whatever it takes, we'll do.
Basically, the customer care department really tries to establish relationships with our customers. We really want our customers to feel comfortable with us with any questions or concerns they may have. Because again, purchasing or servicing a vehicle, it does take time out of your schedule, and it is something that is a big investment. So we want our customers to feel comfortable every step of the way, with the investment that they're making. If they have any questions or concerns, we can answer them. In addition, we can inform the customer of any maintenance that's due on their particular vehicle. If their vehicles are due for any services, we can inform them any campaigns or recalls that may be on their particular vehicle. We try to contact the customer, let them know, so that we can get the customer in, schedule the appointment, and just try to make their process easy, efficient, and quick.
When a customer calls into a dealership, they want to hear a person. They don't want to hear a voice recording. They want help right away. And with us, you have somebody you can talk to right now when you need that answer.
We are fully trained in product knowledge, as well as making sure that they know our #1 mission is taking care of our customers. The customer care department does answer all of the sales and service calls for the dealership, making sure that the customer is satisfied from the moment that they walk into the showroom until the minute that they call for their service appointment. We answer about 400 calls a day, and we make approximately 400 calls out to our customers, following up on their visits, making sure that they were handled to their complete satisfaction.
I think the purchasing of a car is just the beginning of the relationship, and it's the service that comes after that really counts. You keep your car for 5, 10 years, and I just think that their level of professionalism here is just wonderful. I mean, I've bought cars at the Mercedes dealer before, but I just think that they're a notch above the rest. And I've referred a lot of friends here as well, and I get nothing but good phone calls coming back saying, hey, what a great recommendation, David is a great guy, the service manager is great, everything. I want a loaner, everything just works so easy and smooth.
When you sit down with one of our salespeople, you deal with that one person from the time you walk in the door until you pick up your car. We also try to push with the customer the car that they want. A lot of customers, they feel they have to come in, well, what do you have? We want to know, what do you want? What are you using this car for? What are you driving now? Do you have kids? Do you park it at the train station? We need to, answer these questions so we can help find the right car that meets their personal or family's needs and their budget.
With commerce being what it is today, there's been a lot of change with websites and getting internet leads, and our experience actually probably helps us springboard into the next generation of what the automobile dealerships are going to be. We're getting about 22 sales a month from the internet, which over time, I think that's going to grow significantly.
I just knew this was the place to buy all my cars. And I've bought many cars over the years, not a few, I'm a little crazy. And they've always taken care of me, service issues. Buying the cars has always been a pleasure. It's never a game, they give you the right price. I deal with Will, a service manager. He can't do enough for you to make you happy so that this way everything's perfect. And that's really why I come to Lakeview Mercedes.
We have a dedicated department here to certify pre-owned. So the cars are chosen primarily by the people in that department. Mercedes-Benz does not make us retail every lease return we get. So we get to pick and choose the cars that we want to sell, that we feel will meet the expectations of Mercedes-Benz and give our Lakeview customers a prime example of what the driving pleasure would be of a pre-owned Mercedes.
I think the success of Lakeview Mercedes-Benz is due in large part to the fact that this has been owned by one family since 1932. The Meyer family is now in the third generation of the automobile business, and we've been with Mercedes-Benz since 1957. Now in our 50th year, as a matter of fact. There aren't too many dealerships in America that can say that. And I think further that the customers who continually come back to us act as our biggest advocate in telling people that they know about the experience that they had here.
Everybody loves the product, loves working here, loves the people, and when you have a staff that loves coming to work, dealing with people, how can you go wrong? Everybody's happy. So we have the opportunity to help fulfill people's dreams of owning a Mercedes-Benz, and that's a very pleasurable place to be.
We know the Mercedes-Benz product, and that's what we bring to the table to our customers. We're very fortunate to be in the place that we are, you know, and we recognize that, and we're happy to be part of it. I work with some of the, I think, the top people in the industry, and not just the automotive industry, the business industry, people that are just fantastic people to work with, and just fantastic people to work around.
The remarkable story of Lakeview Mercedes-Benz, 50 years devoted exclusively to selling Mercedes-Benz cars and still going strong. I'm Doug Llewelyn reporting from Rockville Center, Long Island.
Well, that does it for this edition of Close Up on America's Business. I'm Janice Marie. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.